A standard audit is the simplest type of audit in the system, and it's basically just a set of questions. So the templates look like this. So we have the label, the description of the process, we have the type of standard audit. Then we have for each audit question, we have a reference. So the reference could be the reference to a document or a process number and so on, but that's not required. The label is just the title for that question. And then the description might be a bit more in depth about what the process of that particular stage of the audit is. So it might be questions, it might be things to look at, things to look for, and so on. And so that makes up the questions for this type of audit. When we click Start Audit on a standard audit, the questions come in like this. And as you can see, you've got the label and you've got the description there. But if we click into the question to answer it, we have this view where we can type our findings into the top section there. We can add actions just there. So we can type in the description. So we can say, do this, allocate it to an individual, give it a particular type, whether we want a 5 wine root cause or a simple completion. Or we could say information only, close it immediately, or corrected and closed immediately. Okay, so this is normal for any audit, whether it's a major, and then we just click create. So we have our actions linked to that particular question. We can add attachments, and we can say we can add links to documents that might be in other portals. Once you've completed that question, step completed, and then click Save and Next. And then you move through each of those questions, answering them all. And as you go through, you can see on this overview screen that they get completed or if they're still outstanding. Once you've completed a standard audit, if you've selected it within the options of that audit plan, you can send an email to that particular person that you actually audited, which will then get their approval so they can say, yes, I've seen the audit, I agree to the actions, and then once that's been done, the audit gets closed. And remember, as always, once the audit's closed, the actions will live on in the system.